This time it's going to be Will Dane out to the 20. It's going to cut around, nowhere to go as he's wrapped up by number 4. That's Jaden Vardero for the judges.
We're on.
All right, so
2nd and 7 here for the Vikings.
it's my man Nolan Potts from Loco Sports. Again, I am Bill Russell-Tell. The handoff goes to Corkery. Corkery's going to have a first down. He's going to pound it down to the 12-yard line. The Vikings will have 1st and 10 from the Handley 12. Nolan, what were you doing, coaching basketball today?
I was coaching basketball this morning, yes, sir. Tryouts are over. We're going. We're going full blow now.
With us, we're not in the press box. We're outside in the cold. My main man, Keith Buckler, is here from Winchester. Help me set up. Andrew Corkery, the ball carrier's father, is working the camera. That's Jim Corkery, a living legend. 1st and 10. McClellan under center. He'll give it to Dane, right up the gut behind that big offensive line. Mason Raymer is clearing people out of the way. That is Tommy Gartner on there. Well, and big number 71, Cooper Tennell. Coop DeLoop, he's got a wingspan like a condor, number 71.
We've seen him play plenty
Cooper,
this year.
the Condor Tennell. All right, I hope we're streaming, ladies and gentlemen, but if you're out there watching, feel free to text myself. Let me know, whoever's watching. That would include my wife, Allison. All right, 2nd, and we'll call it 4. McClellan is going to keep it himself behind Cam Miller.
Nice play.
Nowhere to go. I don't know who's on the tackle there. Can you see that, Mr. Corkery?
Might have been 75. Rodney Davenport.
Nice young eyes you got there.
Bill, we'll get this out of the way now. I actually graduated from Handley High School, so we're back in the old, back on my alma mater here today.
All right, we think we're doing good here. We don't know, though.
All right, we'll find out.
3rd and 3. He'll keep it himself up the gut. Ooh, that Handley defense is right there to meet him. Number 44. Looks like that was Quentin Newman, a senior linebacker.
Quentin Newman's the state champion in the shot put of the discus. He's a big, strong kid.
So Nolan graduated from Handley.
I did.
Who are you rooting for today?
Depends who asks.
You don't have to answer right now.
Right. Vikings look like they're going to go for it here inside the 5-yard line. First possession of the game.
All right, looks like it's 4th and goal. 4th and 2. I'm sorry, 4th and 2. Maybe 4th and 1. Cam Miller, the blocking back. They'll give it to Miller.
He didn't get it.
He did not get it.
He's stuffed.
They gave it to the tank.
Well,
stopped by that Handley defense.
It's disappointing for the Vikings for them not to score, but you'll see Handley's quarterback come out here, and he's very electric, and Malachi Emo, and they burned 8 minutes off the clock here. .404 here in the first quarter, and the judges come up with a huge stop on the first possession of the game. So, Bill, if the Vikings have any chance of it, they've got to slow down Handley's quarterback, Malachi Emo. He's one of the most electric quarterbacks as far as running the football that I've seen in a long time.
All right, well, you go ahead and handle your Handley, guys.
Yes.
That's fine.
So Emo's going to keep it himself, take it to the left, cuts it back up the middle, gets to about the 8.
All right, in on the stop that time for Valley was number 26. That's John Lohr, the very active linebacker.
Emo, so Handley's been around since 1923 is when they built this school, so 94, 95 years ago. Malachi Emo this season broke the single season rushing record.
Black bag.
Ran for almost 2,000 yards in 10 games and ran for 29 touchdowns. So the Vikings have a chance today. If they want to advance, they've got to slow down Emo. Shot pistol set here. Emo's going to keep it himself. Going to go to the right, and he's going to be met. 11 and 40 for the Vikings. That's Kutrara and Weller in on the tackle.
Trent Weller, senior. along with Jack Cotrera. 2 seniors there for Valley. 11 is Cotrera. The middle linebacker is Trent Weller. I hope his dad is here somewhere in the stands.
Emo was a running back, and they switched him to quarterback this year, and he's helped the Judges go 8-2 in the regular season.
All right, so my wife is watching, Nolan. She's wondering if we're going to fix this clock, and we are not going to fix the clock.
We are not.
Because we do not have Rod Ogren here. So we will just tell you that we're underway here in the first quarter.
2:46 and counting right now.
2:46 to go in the
Emo
first
back
quarter.
looking, going to take a shot downfield. He's got a man wide open. Oh, he missed him.
Wow.
Verdaro got loose. Jaden
Looked
Verdaro.
like that was Antoine Stokes who may have slipped on the coverage over there.
Would have been a 92-yard touchdown pass, and he missed him. So now
Where's the scoreboard here? Right above us?
Right in front. Right in front of you.
Oh, look at that. Right in front of us.
See, can we get that on camera real quick? We get that scoreboard just to show what we get to look at. There it is.
There you go. That's your clock.
There's your
For
clock.
those of you that don't pay any attention to the on-screen clock, because once again, Rod Ogren ditched us. He's watching his son Quentin, who's playing in a last regular season high school game of his career up in Pennsylvania. Where'd you go to school again?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
They'll punt out of their own end zone. It's a low liner. Calivoca's at the 40. It's at the 35. He's going to cut to the outside. Still on his feet to the 30. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Valley will set up shop. 1st and 10, deep in Handley territory. As you said, Nolan, the Handley wide receiver, what was his name?
Jaden Verdaro.
Verdaro was running free at midfield.
Yep, and Emo must have got caught up in the wind, or I'm not sure what it was, but he missed him.
Well, I'll tell you, he can throw the ball, though.
He can. He's got a good arm.
That was a beautiful spiral.
Yeah.
And I think it was into the wind.
It was. I think that's what might have caused some problems for him there. The wind got a hold of it.
All right, once again, our cameraman, Jim Corkery. His son, of course, number 5, the running back for the Vikes, Andrew Corkery. Also plays safety, I believe, right in corner. All right. Trevor McClellan is going to keep it himself. He's going to go up the gut. Nice gain on 1st down. He'll pick up around 4. The Vikings will have 2nd and 6 as they run behind. I think that was big number 69, Nate Calora out there.
And I don't think Handley's seen an offensive line this big this year. Most teams don't have an offensive line as big as Loudon Valley does.
Now, Nolan, my wife said we sound great, but she could be biased.
I was going to say, that might be a little biased.
She's probably just talking about you.
We appreciate it. We appreciate the compliments.
1st and 10, ball on, you going to do that? No?
Ball's at about the 25.
Yeah, we're not going to do any of that stuff today.
7's got it. Davis?
Evan Davis is going to take it for a Valley 1st down.
And Davenport brought him down there, 75.
You want to try to do the first 10 stuff? Let it go. Let it go.
That'd be all right.
You got it. Yeah.
So, folks, I think we'll have the score right for you. But besides that, without our chief Rod Ogren here.
Well, I will tell you this also, for those of you that are tuning in on StatStream today or YouTube, we are having to do this game from outside, so the sun is blaring in our monitors. We cannot see the down and distance from outside, so we're just going to hope you can enjoy the game and listen to our stellar commentary.
He's got to run to the outside. He's going to get hit. Oh, he's
Will
still going.
Dane is still
to the
going.
10. Got out to the 10 when he looked like he was going to get nothing out of that.
So I want to tell you a little story, Nolan. When I first was doing the Valley games this year, I saw that time starting quarterback Caleb Smith, and I said, that Will Dane is a power running back, and Corkery is the speedster. He said, actually, Will Dane is faster than Andrew Corkery. Is that true? His dad is saying yes. A little bit? Okay. I've seen Andrew Corkery on the basketball court, and he's what I consider fast.
Absolutely.
He's faster than his father. I know that.
And Bill, I'll say this first quarter's almost over. The Valley ran the ball every single time just about, and they've just killed the clock here in the first quarter. 20 seconds left.
All right, he's going to drop back. Flag is down. McClellan. He's going to scramble for a
7.
Looks to be, he might have a 1st down. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Oh, it's going to go against Valley. Oh, the boss man's texting in. Rod Ogren, probably on his 12th beer of the day. Tell Nolan to hit the next play button so screen refreshes. You don't have to do that, Nolan.
first quarter, it appears, unless Valley wants to get one off, and they have no interest in doing that.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter with your score. No score, but Valley knocking on the door. Nolan, I'm going to let you talk for a second. I'm going to go on pause for one quick moment.
All right.
All right, I'm back live. Once again, I'm Bill Russatella of Stashing. With me, Nolan Potts of Loco Sports. We're at Handley High School in Winchester. First round playoff game. Vikes, Judges. That's Andrew Corkery. Corkery's going to pound it down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1 yard shy, maybe 2 yards shy. Let's see. He's going to be called down at the 6.
Be third. Oh, they'll give him the first down.
They're going to call it a first down. They're not moving the sticks, though.
Well,
they haven't moved the sticks. It's going to be first and goal for the Vikes as Corkery pounds at the rock.
I think the Judges have had the ball for about a minute and a half. Loudoun Valley's had the ball for, all but that minute and a half. They're controlling the tempo of this game for sure. We got a timeout called by the Handley, it appears.
Timeout, Judges. Again, if you're watching the stream, we are outside and we're blinded by the sunlight on our monitors, so we're calling the game. Jim Corkery is working the camera.
Blame it all on me.
But as far as the down and distance and yardage and the clock, you're going to have to just bear with us, and we'll tell you what's going on. There's no score in the game. We're just underway here in the second quarter. First round playoff game. Valley Vikings, their first playoff game in 3 years, Nolan. First and goal when we get underway here after the timeout by the Judges. Ball is sitting on the 6-yard line. It's a windy day up here in Handley, but I tell you, I don't think I've ever been at Handley and it wasn't windy. Is it possible that's ever occurred?
Every once in a while, but no.
Today's not too bad, actually.
No, if the wind stops blowing, it's actually not that bad. It's a wind that's kind of making it a little chilly this afternoon.
All right, here we go.
Ball's at the 6.
They got the big blocking back. It's got a run formation here. It's got Cam Miller, Will Dane to the right. Will Dane to the left. Dane is wide open. He's going to throw it to Dane. It is caught for a Valley touchdown. No flags on the play, and Valley jumps out. McClellan scrambled. He had the linebacker hung up to dry. The linebacker was trying to play the receiver and the quarterback. As soon as he tried to cut off the quarterback, McClellan flipped it over his head. It was a nice grab by Dane.
Oh, absolutely. McClellan tried to, hung on to it a little bit, tried to get that defender to make a decision, and threw it up there for Dane. He made a nice play.
That was Sam Sturm who was in the backfield along with Will Dane that time, number 43. Is that right? Okay. All right, now to kick it is McClellan, right? Or is that Chavone?
Chavone.
Nick Chavone in the kick it for Valley. Snap is low. It's bobbled. It's going to be sacked. He's not going to get it off as he is crushed in the back by number 20, Miles Ash. It was a bad snap. It's cold out here. Couldn't get the hold down Nolan, and the conversion is no good.
And no, let's see if that comes back to hurt the Vikings later on here at the... Getting only 6 points out of that. we got 11:20 left here in the first quarter. Loudon Valley's had the ball, but all but 4 plays so far. So they've controlled the tempo. And now Handley get an opportunity to get the ball with some decent field position, depending on how this kickoff goes. Loudon Valley side excited about that touchdown. You hear the "I believe that we will win" chant coming from across the way. I can do the score. I know how to do that.
Kickoff taken on the 2-yard line. Handley's going to pound it up to the 25-yard line. And Handley trailing 6-0. Will set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. All right. Nolan, I'm going to have to go set this antenna up. I'm going to go on mute.
All right, so Emo keeps it himself, about a 2-yard gain, and you're going to see plenty of Malachi Emo today, folks. If you're tuning in with us on Loco Sports or StatStream, Malachi Emo is the heart and soul of this Handley offense, and he's going to have the ball in his hands as often as he can get it. Second down here is Emo is going to hand it off, and he's going to be met by a swarm of Vikings.
Emo gives the ball to number 26, Noah Hendrickson.
Hendrickson on the carry for the Judges. Noah Hendrickson is a senior. Trent Weller's in on the tackle for the Vikings. Brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Handley Judges.
3rd down, 7 to go. Ball is on the 29-yard line.
Got 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left does Malachi Emo, with under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Emo's going to drop back, looking to his right, going to try a bubble screen to Verdaro, and he dropped it. It's incomplete before he fumbled it, or they're going to say he was down. Say he was down at the 25-yard line, or they're going to call it incomplete. We'll see. Either way, it's 4th down and long for the Judges, so they're going to say it's a completed pass, and it's going to lose about 4 yards on the play, so that's going to bring up 4th and long for the Judges, and a punt coming up. Looks like they said his knee was down, and when his knee went down, they blew it dead right away. So Emo's back to punt. And back for Loudon Valley. I believe that's Steven Calavocas.
Is that number 4 back there?
It is.
I'm back. That's Calavocas.
Emo's
He's going to field it.
Takes a nice hop, and he fields it at the 45. Gets out to about the 49, and that's where Loudon Valley will take over with 9:02 left in the second quarter here in Winchester.
Oh, look at that situation.
Hey,
all right.
Whatever works.
So we have the score update correct. It's 6-0.
It is 6-0.
All right. This is a makeshift operation today, folks. Out here in the cold, but the sun is out of our way a little bit.
Sun is out. The wind stops blowing, we'll be okay. And I think my gloves went flying. That's the other part.
I got them.
Oh, you got them? All right. I was going to say, it's cold, a little chilly out here today.
Well, we got an injured Handley Judge on the field.
And that is number
17. Looks like he's on his feet. He's going to be helped off.
Taekwon McMillan. Can't put any weight on that.
Taekwon McMillan, yeah, he's very gingerly walking off.
So, since we got a break here,
We do. Want to do some
Broad Run held on and won last night. They won by 8.
They
Beat
did?
Millbrook, another Winchester school. So they're going to host a game next week.
Okay.
They're probably going to host the winner of this game. So whoever wins this game's got a date with Broad Run next week.
All right. And Tuscarora had a beatdown last night, right?
Tuscarora
Last I saw
had a
that was
beatdown at
41-10.
Yep. In Loudoun County, the Raiders only lost by 7 to Liberty.
They were winning that game early.
They were holding on for a while, and then Liberty went to 11-0 last night, so that was a tough task for
I will
the
tell you
Raiders.
this. Rod and I were at Riverside High School, and Riverside was the victim of a very sketchy call at the end of that game, Nolan. Unfortunately. Okay, McClellan under a lot of heat. He escapes. He throws over the middle. Pass is complete. That's Jack Cotrera. Cotrera's going to take it down to the 24-yard line. My man Jack Cotrera, who I had on my high school basketball team last year, Nolan. He is a beast down low. He's got a big body. I tell you what I like about Cotrera. He is a competitor. He's a warrior.
And McClellan made that play happen. Got away from Stephen Daly is a sophomore, number 6 for the Judges, and he's got something like 20 sacks in his high school career. He's an absolute monster. McClellan evaded him, bought a little time, found Cotrera running down the middle of the field. Jack did the rest.
McClellan is looking like he is on his game today, Nolan.
He doesn't want his career to end right now.
Nah, he's a big quarterback. Handle off to Corkery. Corkery's still on his feet. Still on his feet. He's fighting. He's got Mason Raymer out there clearing the way. Big number 58 is laying people out. Corkery's right on his hip pocket and pounds the rock down for about 4.
A running back's best friend. A couple offensive linemen there clearing the way for him.
5-yard gain on the play, second down 5.
They're going to give him 5. It's going to set up 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. Once again, we're coming to you from Handley High School in Winchester. My name is Bill Russatella. With me today, my man Nolan Potts of Loco Sports. Our cameraman is Jim Corkery. His son was the ball carrier on that last play, Andrew Corkery. Also have Keith Buckler, a Winchester longtime sports maniac. Buckler is here, and he's running the stats for us as well. Rod Ogren is up in Pennsylvania somewhere watching his son play football. We can't blame him for that.
Nope. Rod, you're excused.
It's a 1-yard gain.
But Rod, we would appreciate it if you could give us some feedback. I know we sound excellent. I know the cameraman's doing a great job. But, just chime in once in a while. Let us know, we're doing a fantastic job here.
Big third down here for the Vikings at the 19-yard line.
All right, big third down, as you said, Nolan. Flags.
I got a
It's
flag
going to be
already.
delayed game, I think.
Got too many guys on the field? Too many guys
They're
on the
counting them.
field?
He's still counting them.
That was it. 12 men on the field.
What does that mean, 12 men in the field?
Yep. Illegal substitution.
Illegal
Yeah, but
substitution,
there
maybe?
goes Cam Miller's coming off the field, so I don't know if they had a certain package in that they didn't get communicated well, but that's 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 9. They'll back it up to the 24-yard line.
5-yard penalty. That pushes Loud Valley back to the 24-yard line. 9 to go for a first down.
All right, back here live. So Valley will be pushed back 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for senior Trevor McClellan. They blitz. McClellan's under pressure. He gets it off. It's going to be intercepted. No, it's dropped. No, it's not. It's intercepted. Ball is picked off by number 21.
21 for the Judges. That would be Davon Newman. And I was about to say Handley needed a stop to get a little momentum here, and that's what the doctor ordered right there.
Well, they blitzed. Corkery picked up one of them. There were just a situation there, Nolan. There were too many blitzers for the amount of blockers.
Yes.
And in that situation, McClellan should have just taken the loss, but he tried to force it over the middle. The golden rule is you're running right. You don't throw it back over the middle late.
Absolutely.
He threw the ball late over the middle, and he paid the price for it. All right, now Handley, number 7, is going to throw it deep again.
Emo looking.
He's got an arm on him.
And that's Stephen Daly.
Nemo's pass complete to number 6, Stephen Daly.
There's a flag on the play. Illegal man downfield for the Judges.
Well, here's the thing. Handley's got a lot of these run-pass options for Emo because he's such a good athlete, and that confuses the offensive lineman because they don't know if he's going to run it. They don't know if he's going to throw it, and sometimes you get a lineman just starts wandering a little too far down the field thinking it's a run, and stuff like this happens.
Well, once again, he throws a very nice looking ball. That ball was on a dime.
Yes.
Right out there on the sideline. A beautiful spiral. The pass is complete. However, it's nullified by a too many men on the field play. I mean, ineligible receiver downfield. I'm sorry. Ineligible receiver downfield. So it's going to be first and it should be first and 15, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be first and 15.
If they got second down over there.
Second and 10. So maybe they just. I'm not sure. They got second. Nope. We'll see.
All right, now he's going to pass. He's going to look left. He's going to throw it deep.
Take a shot. Verdaro's down there. Jump
Stokes.
ball. Got
He
it.
catches it.
Jaden Verdaro made a nice play right there for the judges. So he took it away from Avery Nance.
Stokes.
And Antoine Stokes were both there.
Yep.
Verdaro just went up and got it.
Nance was there. Stokes was there. We said this all along, all season long. That's a case of a bigger receiver who went up over top of Stokes, and he made a fine adjustment on the ball. It's a beautiful catch. Another beautiful pass.
Yeah. Devo's putting it up there, giving its receivers a chance. That's all you can do.
So Valley getting their yards on the ground, and the judges getting their yards through the air.
Devo's going to keep it himself again. Try to get it to the outside. Going to try to cut it back. He gets swarmed there.
Number 5, Corkery, pushes him outside. Jack Contreras out there, and John Lohr. So Contreras, Corkery, and Lohr combined to bring him down. 4-yard loss on the play.
If you're the Vikings, you want Nemo to beat you through the air because his legs are the most dangerous part of his game. He throws a great ball, but he ran for almost 2,000 yards this year.
Wow.
So, yeah, they got to keep him.
Wow.
You can tell so far they're trying to keep him contained, not let him get to the outside.
All right, so we're down to 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And if you're just
Valley
joining us,
6.
if you're just joining us, don't worry about the clock on the screen there. We got.
Yep. We're pretty close, though.
We're close.
All right.
Nemo's gonna.
Second and 13. He's
keep
going to keep
himself
it himself again.
Got to squeeze through and 20. Who's on the bottom
Tackled
of that
by
pile?
Cam Miller, 54.
26 got him. 26 got him around the legs.
John Lohr again. Lohr making a lot of stops out here early in the first half, as he does every week, to be honest with you.
Yes. Hear his name quite often when I do Valley games.
Yeah. Another thing I like about John Lohr is when he hits you, you know he hit you.
Yes.
He's not scared to lay the wood on you.
Couple of those guys on the Vikings defense, you know when they're coming after you.
That linebacking crew of them, that's the front 7 for the Vikings. That's the strength of this team. They got a big defensive line. They got some active linebackers.
3rd and 10 for the judges. As Emo's going to drop back, looks, going to take a shot, and it is caught at the sticks.
Wow.
By Newman, who made the interception on the defensive end. And they have just enough for a first down.
Davon Newman, that was a very nice looking play for a high school.
And again, if you're Coach Bishop, you're not happy with that, but at the same time, you don't want him to beat you with your legs. With his legs,
He threw it on the break. When the receiver broke, all he had to do was catch the ball. He threw it before he broke.
Yep.
Kalavokas was there on coverage.
It's good chemistry between Malachi Emo and Davon
That's another
Newman.
nice play by the judges.
Under 4 minutes ago here in the second quarter. On a chilly afternoon from Winchester. Emo drops back and keeping himself again. He's not going to get anywhere. Latin Valley's done a great job bottling him up so far.
All right. I think that was 71 Tennell on the stop.
So.
Big number 71. Along with Trent Weller, number 40, the linebacker. So Tennell and Weller. Good to see number 71 back on the field for the Vikes. Knowing you were out a couple weeks, but Cooper Tennell has missed the last 2 games with a concussion, and he's back in action, and the Vikings really need him. He's a very active, he goes about 6'6", I want to say, maybe 240.
At least. At least 6'6" on that line. As Emo's going to roll right, going to hand it off to Newman.
Reverse handoff.
Newman's got room. Down to the 16-yard line is Davon Newman.
I think that was Avery Nance who
generation there by the judges.
Yeah. That was a very nice looking play as well. They ran the sweep action to the left side and then the inside reverse handoff. Misdirection play.
It did its job. Got the Vikings defenders going one way, and Newman had a lot of room to run. The Handley offense had a little life here. As Emo looking, scrambling, sacked.
Tennell. No, that wasn't Tennell.
That's
it's 11. Jack Contreras wraps him up.
And like said earlier, the judges haven't played that many big defenses this year. Latin Valley just, in terms of size, bigger than most teams you're going to find on the defensive side of the football around here. Almost 2 minutes ago, this first half is flying by. This first half flying by here. Emo dropping back on a look, throws the end zone. Looking for Rodaro, and he missed him. Incomplete, ball flew out of the side with number 5 for the Vikings in coverage. Andrew Corkery. Good thing that ball, I don't know if Dad would have been happy there if he gave a touchdown.
Hey, Nolan, I'm not sure if everything is still working. Our cameraman just tried to put the camera over top of the brick wall in front of him. I mean, he goes about 5'8", so he thought he was going to be 6'8". You're fine.
Got to move the camera here at the butt.
We're good, we're
Emo
good.
looking.
Oh, what a
Knocked away,
nice play by
nice
Calavocas.
Calavocas got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Just going to try to get us.
But now you got decision time here if you're Handley.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Handley looks like they're going to send their field goal unit on here.
As long as the stream is working, I see 0%. Is that right?
Yeah, that's,
We're good to go.
we're good.
That's because that antenna system we got
That's
working in
right.
here.
So, Adam Pollock is the Handley kicker, number 43, he's a junior. And Adam Pollock coming on to attempt a 35-yard field goal.
With the wind
With
at
the
his
wind.
back.
Pollock's a good kicker, though, with Emo to hold.
He moved. Number 20. Oh, we don't call him out.
We got
It's going to be a legal procedure against
there's
Handley.
no way they're going to kick now. They might still. We'll see. Makes it a 40-yard field goal at the win. And Pollock's got a little leg, but you're really too close to punt, and it's 4th and 17. You're not going to go for it. So Pollock from 40
They're
yards.
still going to kick it.
They're going to try. I mean, like I said, you're at the 20.
Yeah.
And now we got a timeout. Coach Jones or the judge is going to call a timeout here. It's their second of the half.
I can't see. You can't punt it. You're too close to punt it.
But
You
you're
either go
fourth
for it or you kick the field
You're
goal.
either taking a shot at the end zone or you're
Yeah.
trying to get 3 out of this.
You're down to 1 minute and 47 seconds to go here in the first half. Once again, we're broadcasting from outside today, and we have a lot of sun competing with us on the monitors. So we're going to give you the score on your screen. The clock will not be always correct. And I will tell you that we're down to 1 minute 47 to go in the first half. And the score is correct, so there's no problem there. It's Valley 6. They missed the conversion on their touchdown. Touchdown again was a pass from McClellan, who hit Will Dane. And now the judges have moved the ball all the way down to. We lost everything.
Said that's fine here. They're going to go for it instead. They changed their mind, did Coach Jones. And Emo looking. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to get it. He's going to be well short. And Loudoun Valley is going to take over at the 22-yard line.
All right, so the 5-yard illegal procedure penalty, which took them back 5 yards, changed the mind of the head coach. Who's the head coach again,
Dan
Nolan?
Jones.
So he came over, took a timeout, and decided he was going to go for it. As you and I were talking about, they were too close to punt. They either have to try the field goal, or
It's not that Adam Pollock doesn't have a leg. It's if you're out here, we got wind blowing at our face. There's wind flying all over here, so that'd have been a tough kick for the Handley junior. As Loudoun Valley takes over the 22, McClellan's going to roll right. He's going to throw.
he's looking
gonna
for
overshoot.
Shane Washko.
Yeah, a little too far there with Davon Newman, who's already got an interception in coverage.
The first time we've called Washko's number today, Nolan, the big wide receiver. I will report that Mr. Washko there received an offer to continue his playing career from Davidson, which is good to see for that young man. I saw him walking into school the other day, and you know I call him Sugar Shane, but I noticed all of a sudden his hair was bright blonde and it was kind of spiked up a little bit. I'm going to start calling him Sugar Ray Washko.
Sugar Ray Washko. That's a good one.
All right, McClellan, shotgun. Rolls right, still on his feet. Throws it over the middle. The Washko, oh! He can't bring it in. We're just talking about number 13.
Don't know if that ball was tipped or not, but he had defenders all around him.
It was a good throw there by McClellan, who we noticed, he's not afraid to throw the ball on the run. You see him all the time throwing the ball on the run.
Brought up a good point. You've now got 2 incomplete passes. You're giving Handley an opportunity here to get the ball back.
Well, if we had a third headset, we'd give it to Mr. Corkery. But this stat stream operation, we only have 2 headsets.
3rd and 10, 22-yard line. As McClellan's going to drop, he's looking, a little screen after to Dane, and he's not going to get anywhere with it.
No, he's not.
Handley had it sniffed out.
And he's going to go out of bounds to stop the clock.
And I believe, we'll see if Coach Jones, he went out of bounds.
He went out of bounds.
So wow, they get to preserve the timeout.
He went out of bounds.
So that took a whole 25 seconds off the clock there for the Vikings.
Yeah, that was not a good possession.
And now they're going to come on and punt. That is number 43 for the Vikings back to punt. That is Sam Stern. Sam Stern back to punt it away. Punts up, and that's going to be a wobbler. And they go out of bounds. Going to take a Handley bounce roll at the 44-yard line. So Handley's going to take over in Loudon Valley territory with 1:14 left in the first half, looking to get on the board here in a 6-0 game.
Well, that punt was into the wind.
Yes.
So now, Handley, as you said, they'll have 1:14 to work with. They're going to take over possession at the Valley 44-yard line. So plenty of time for the judges in this defensive struggle here at Handley High School.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Emo go back through the air, since Loudon Valley's done a great job so far. I wish we had the numbers on it, but he's done a great job of containing Malachi Emo, who was the player of the year of the Northwestern District on the offensive side of the football.
All right, here he is.
Back,
number 7, going to throw it to the right side. Wide open, bad pass, flag flies.
And it might be a hold. Cam Miller's over there.
Cam Miller was in there causing havoc. It's what he does.
And it was.
And he caused a holding penalty.
He did.
The Tank Miller, 54, got some pressure. They had to grab him. That'll push him back 10 yards.
Yeah, Emo was the offensive player of the year. I read that the other day when they announced the all-district teams. He was first team, everything. Like I said earlier, Loudon Valley wants to win this game. They keep number 7 under control. They've got a good chance of doing it. 1st and 24 here. It wasn't even a hold. That must have been like a chop block or personal foul. Ball's on the other side of the field now as Emo's dropping back to look pass. He's going to take a shot there for Vidaro. He's going to make the catch. He's going to stay in bounds.
He did catch it, yeah.
Stays in bounds. Under a minute to go now. Clock continues to run. Ball's at the 47. A little hurry up here for the judges. They realize they don't have a lot of time left in the first half.
Under a minute to go first half.
Emo gonna look, gonna take a shot again. Vidaro into double coverage.
Oh, interception by Antoine Stokes. What a nice play by the Valley corner. And you know, he gets a lot of heat because he's a small defensive player, but he stood big that time. Number 6, Antoine Stokes, senior, makes a hell of a defensive play.
We'll see what Loudon Valley decides to do here. They're at the 5-yard line, so I don't know, with 44 seconds, you want to even try to, get some points here before the half. Handley's only got 1 timeout, so they won't get the ball back.
No,
Coach Bishop might just take a knee and
I just run it into the
go
line.
into the half.
Tell you what, that was not an easy interception.
No, that ball, you saw it float there at the end. That wind got a hold of it and kind of knocked it down. Stokes ran right underneath him, made a nice play. They're in the shotgun here with Dane behind him, so we'll see what they decide to do. McClellan's going to take it, hands it off to Dane. And he's going to get, ball's out!
Oh, no.
And that was the risk you ran by not taking a knee.
The ball was ripped out.
And that's the risk you run by not taking the knee and going into the half.
Wow. And the judges, like you said, you saw the guy, the defender, I don't know what number it was.
I wasn't sure.
Put his hand in there and just ripped that ball right out.
And that's what you're probably taught to do there. Down near the goal line, is try to rip it away. See what happens.
So now, just like that, they flip the field.
Ball's at the 6.
Golden opportunity for Handley here before halftime.
As Emo's going to keep it himself. Goes to the outside. Emo's got the edge. He is short. Out at the 1.
They're going to keep the clock running.
They're going to say he didn't get out of
I don't
bounds.
know how the clock is running.
They're going to say he stayed in, so now they got to hurry up. They're not going to use the timeout yet. They're going to clock it. 16 seconds
He's got
left.
one timeout, doesn't he?
He does have a timeout left. But now they've got 2 plays left with 16 seconds. I don't know why. I didn't think he stayed in bounds. I thought they.
No, he was hog-tied and thrown out of bounds.
Well, they say he stayed in.
Coach Bishop will take it, but there's only 1 yard to go here.
I would not be surprised they just try to run a quarterback draw. He drops back for a second and then he's going.
Yeah.
They only need a yard.
Now, if he gets tackled, they still have a timeout, so they can run it.
Yep.
They can run it.
Coach Jones hoping that they get in on this play so he doesn't have to make a decision on this. Ball's inside the 1 yard line. Emo's probably going to sneak it. Emo going to keep it. He is...
No, he stopped shy.
Short.
They're going to need to call a timeout.
Coach Jones going to call his last timeout with 11 seconds left.
Wow, the big defensive front of the Vikings. Are they saying the ball came out? The ball did not come out, but they ran right at Tank Miller.
Now here's your...
They got Cooper Tennell and Big Mason Raymer up there, Cotrera. The big defensive front, that's the strength of the Valley defense. And they ran right into it, and now the Viking defensive front stopped them.
Decision time for Coach Jones. They're going to get the ball back to start the second half. So do you want to take the 3 points, or do you want to try to punch it in here at the 1 yard line, knowing you're going to get the ball back to start the second half? Now, if it were Loudon Valley, I think it'd be easy. McClellan's such a big quarterback that he's going to run somebody over to get the half yard he needs. Emo's not that big. So, by the looks of it, Coach Jones got his offense still in the huddle. They're probably going to go for it still. I can't imagine.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, I think they're going to go for it.
The kicker's on the sideline. He's prepping, but ball's at the 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did a little option where they rolled him, number 7, gave him the option, kind of like Valley did down there. He could flip it or run it.
Got it in a shotgun set, so we'll see. I think he's going to try to take it to the weak side. I think he's going to try to go to his right, where there's all the Valley defense is lined up on the left. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go right here and see if he can get something.
Yep.
Emo going to go at the middle. He is not going to get it.
Oh, he stopped shot. John Lohr, number 26, shoots the gap and stops him, and Valley will take over. A loss of 2 yards on the play. A huge stop for the Valley Vikings. Their first playoff game in 3 years. Number 26, linebacker John Lohr comes up huge for the Vikes.
And now Coach Bishop's going to take a knee. I have almost bet my life on that one. I don't think this half's over. Now McClellan can't go too far back and take a knee or he'll be in the end zone, so he's got to about fall over as soon as he takes the snap.
Wow, what a stop that was. Holy cow.
There's the knee. He's still, they're going to run a...
Well, he just kind of pounded forward.
Gets a couple yards there.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first half.
That is the end of a defensive battle here at Handley. This is an old-fashioned pitcher's duel here. Defense, and some more defense. Wow. Well, no one feels better about that tackle by John Lohr than Will Dane. I'll tell you that. John Lohr came in there and rescued Will Dane. Beautiful thing to see. We're looking forward to a fantastic second half. I'm going to go on mute here. We're going to have the cameraman. He's going to stay on the Handley Judges Band. We'll go on mute here. Once again, Bill Russatella of StatStream. Nolan Potts is with me up here at Handley from Loco Sports. And we'll be back for the second half in just a moment, folks. All right, welcome back for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, my name is Bill Russatella. With me today up at Handley High School, my man Nolan Potts of Loco Sports. Jim Corkery is working the camera. Keith Buckler, our on-the-field media man, is here. Technology extraordinaire, CTO. We got everything watching here. We're outside, we're not inside, and we're coming live from Handley. 6-0 Vikes.
In a first half where the Vikes had the ball most of the time, they're going to kick away here and a little sliver.
Chavone kicks it off, fielded at the 30, take it up to the 37. I think that was number 26.
26, Noah Hendrickson, who's the starting running back. So if you're going to kick to one guy, if you're the judges, that's not a bad guy to have returning the kicks.
On the tackle is number 28, Matt Collier, another kid I've coached in hoops, Nolan. Matt Collier's father is up here with us. That's Mark Collier. He was also part of the crew today, helping us set up here. Who we're missing is Rod Ogren, the stat master himself. He's up watching his son play football in Pennsylvania. We can't blame him for that one. All right, here we go.
As Emo's back there with Hendrickson behind him, and they're going to sweep to Hendrickson. And he's getting nowhere.
Big number 71, Coop. The Condor, Tanel. That big wingspan of his. He wraps him up. It's going to be a 2-yard loss, number 71 we mentioned earlier.
So I think the problem the judges are facing is there's not been a team this year that's contained Emo, so they really haven't had to throw the ball that often. You run into Valley, who's got a pretty stout defense. This whole idea of just running the whole game is not going to work. They're going to have to go to the air here if they want to get anything going.
Well, again, the strength of the Valley defense is that front four. They got three. They got outside. Contreras coming on a blitz.
Emo
it's in the flat.
Flare.
He gets it over top of Tanel that time.
Hendrickson out to about the 39.
Trent Weller along with Stephen Calavocas to stop him. I don't know how Emo got that ball over number 71. He had Contreras blitzing. He jumped. Big number 71 put one of his giant wings out there, and he got the ball over top of him.
All right. Just float it out there to Hendrickson and let him get a couple yards. Still got a little bit to go here, 3rd and 8 for the judges.
I understand my man Derek Ireland, another famous football coach in Purcellville, Virginia, is tuned in today, watching us, giving us some feedback.
Across the middle, caught. Stephen Daly over midfield and gets a first down.
Brought down by 26 John Lore, but it's going to be a big gain for Handley. It'll be enough for a Handley first down.
Bill, you see how big Stephen Daly is out there? Looks like a man amongst boys. He's a sophomore.
Wow, yeah. When he had that ball in midfield, I was like, holy cow. He's got to be about 6'4".
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Mainly known for his...
Look at the size of number 6.
Yeah,
he's a sophomore?
Plays defensive end. But
look at the size of that guy in the slot.
Enormous. Big slot receiver to have for Emo there.
It's got to be 6'5", 6'6".
And Emo going to take the snap, going to looking, going to go
throw
deep.
To him again, same guy.
Daly. Oh, what a
nice play.
That's 17.
That's Matt Hessler, the sophomore.
And Emo,
Matt Hessler's mother is one of our sponsors, Kathy Hessler, a realtor in Loudoun County. Go ahead, Nolan.
Now, if Emo gets that ball a little further out, then Daly's going to just pull it over the top of Hessler, but he left it behind him, and luckily and Hessler was in a good position to knock it down.
He almost did one of those plays where he reaches around the defensive back and catches on the other side of him.
That's what I was thinking might happen there when I saw it go up.
Well, you talk about a size advantage.
Yes.
Number 6 on 17, and he'll have the same matchup again here. Hessler and that, what's his name? Davis?
Daly.
He's in the slot.
They try to exploit it again.
Over the middle.
They are. Dropped it. Corkery came in and knocked it loose.
Wow, number 5, Andrew Corkery came over there. I'll tell you what, you're talking about number 6 being a sophomore. He's got a big body. I wasn't too impressed that time about the way he used his body.
Nope, I don't think he wanted any part of that.
No, he saw number 5 coming at him.
Saw Corkery
he slowed up a little bit, thought he was going to get laid out. And they bring him off the field after that play. It wasn't very aggressive. I don't think it was a bad throw, to be honest with you.
No, it was right there. Emo's not had really any bad, except for the interception down here. All his throws have been pretty close.
It's a big play here, Nolan. 3rd and 10.
Yep. Emo looking, rolling to his right. He's got room to run.
Flag.
It's coming back either way. It's a first down, but I don't think it's going to stand.
Cam Miller was in there again, and once again, 54. Cam Miller causes a holding penalty.
Yep, second time at least today. It might have been more than that.
Yeah. Cam Miller was not going to catch him.
No. And once Emo gets ahead of steam, he's very hard to bring down. That's going to back him up 10 yards. And make it 3rd and 21.
Well, it's a big play there.
Yep.
3rd and 10 goes to 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 21.
But
whatever.
with Emo back there, he's got big play ability. He had a couple plays last week against James Wood, a couple 65-yard touchdown runs. So if Valley's not careful and they, lax out a little bit here, then.
So this
play.
Handley offense, Nolan, how many points did they put up during the year? It looked like they got some weapons on offense.
Oh, they definitely got some weapons. Northwestern District was not known for its defense this year. A lot of shootouts in their district games. Emo's looking. He's got to step up. He's going to throw, and nobody's home.
No one is there.
The closest guy was number 6. That's Antoine Stokes, but the receiver stopped running, and Handley's going to have to punt it away.
Big defensive stop there for the Vikings. Once again, we've talked about the strength of the Vikings is their defense. They came up huge there to start the second half.
I'd have to go and look. I don't know if Handley's had to have scored 20, 25 points every single game.
Oh, really? That's what I figured.
Not today.
Okay. Yeah.
Valley's defense has done an excellent job here so far.
All right, back deep for the Vikings is Stephen Kalavokis.
Emo's the punter as well for the judges. And he'll let it go. Towards the right sideline, and it's going to take a Handley bounce. Out at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah. Not a bad punt there for Handley.
Don't flip the field position. 9:45 left in the third quarter here. Loudon Valley 6. Handley Judges nothing. Handley the number 2 seed out of the Northwestern District. Loudon Valley the number 3 seed out of the Dulles District. And the winner of this game will go to Broad Run High School next weekend on Friday night to take on the Spartans, which they're here scouting today. They want to see who their next opponent is.
You saw some of them here, right?
Yes. And on the other side of the bracket, Tuscarora is going to travel to Liberty High School next week in Bealton. As the Huskies are the number 2 out of the North.
Looks like we have 9 minutes to go
here.
here.
Number 1 seed out of the Northwestern and the Liberty Eagles.
All right, McClellan's going to hand it inside. That's number 34, Will Dane. Cuts it outside, 25. He'll be pushed out of bounds about the 26-yard line.
By number 21, Davon Newman.
He's going to pick up a gain of 5, and Valley will take that every time on first down. Dane, of course, with a big fumble right before first half, had the ball stripped. The Valley defense came up huge. John Lohr making a big stop there at the end, and the judges were denied an opportunity to tie this ball game up and take a 1-point lead with the conversion just before half.
See 75, the D tackle for the judges. You want to guess what year he is?
You're not going to tell me he's a freshman.
He's a freshman.
Oh, my Lord.
Rodney Davenport. I just looked at the roster there during that break, and 75 is playing nose guard.
Oh, direct snap to Corker. He's got blocking. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it for a first down, and he is just riding behind the big number 73 out in front is Tyler Alexander. Andrew Corkery had his front left hand on the jersey of Alexander and just rode him for a Valley first down.
What I say earlier, the running back's best friend is an offensive lineman in front of him.
Yeah.
If I'm Valley, I'm not putting the ball in the air anytime soon until Handley proves they can stop the run.
Well, you're talking about 75 on defense. I want you to look at number 69 on offensive line for the Vikings. Big number 69, Nate Calora on the right tackle. He's a monster. You got Tyler Alexander over there who pulled on that play. He came around. You got Mason Raymer up there and Tennell on the left. Look at the left side of the line. Tennell and Raymer. And they'll run right behind those two.
And they stuffed. And Davenport might be the bottom of there. Yeah, he's getting up. 55. It's Tommy Ashby.
Yeah, that was Will Dane. Picks up a couple.
Handley's got 3 brothers that are seniors. All the Ashby brothers. Josh Ashby, number 13. Joey Ashby, number 50. And Tommy Ashby, number 55. All seniors. And all contributed to the judges.
All right, so 2nd and 7.
Got 2 guys flanked to McClellan's right.
They're in the running formation again.
Cam Miller.
They'll give it this time to Corkery.
And he's not going anywhere.
Nowhere to go that
44.
time.
Quentin Newman did a nice job. Did a nice job keeping him contained.
Yep.
And again, whatever team makes the other team put the ball in the air more, might win this game because that's both the team's strengths. Valley's strength is definitely running the football, and Handley, as we talked about all day, their strength is running. So.
Well, look what's going on here, I think, Nolan, is that Coach Bishop wants to run the ball. On the other side of the coin, what's his name? Coach
Jones.
Coach Jones knows that Coach Bishop wants to run the ball.
Yes.
So you got run defense in against run offense.
Yep.
That's what's going on right now.
That's right. They might have to throw here. McClellan.
He's going to look.
Got
a guy. Calavocas. He didn't throw it. He's going to stay.
He's not going to get it.
No.
And that's Daly, I believe. Stephen Daly on the tackle, I believe it was.
Yeah, he had Calavocas over here. I thought for sure he was going to throw it to him. He might have been tackled by 21, but he got to give him the chance to make the play.
Let your guy make a stop there, make a play. And now Sam Stearns on the punt with Vardaro and...
That's Nick Chavone punting.
I'm sorry, Nick Chavone's out there. Sam Stern was out there the last punt. No, it's Sam. 43.
Sam's 43 is... Okay. And down there on the coverage is number 42 for the Vikes. That's Dayton Fairchild. Fair catch and a nice kick. And Handley will take over, Nolan, 1st and 10 from their own 36, 37 maybe, 38.
And they're just looking to get anything going because even the times they've had the ball deep in Valley territory, it was a turnover.
Yeah.
So, and they've had a lot of penalties today.
Ball has to be marked on their 37-yard line.
And Cam Miller and a couple of the defensive linemen for the Vikings have had a lot to do with that. But penalties have set them back, just about every possession. Made it 3rd and long, 2nd and long.
Well, here we go again. 2 wide receivers to the right and 2 to the left.
Emo's got Hendrickson back there. He's trying to throw.
Oh, my God.
55.
That is Tommy Gartner. 55, shoots the gap, comes right in there, drops him for a loss. Tommy Gartner, the junior.
It's like as soon as Emo got that snap, there's 3 Vikings in his face. If Gartner didn't get him, somebody
Cam Miller
back there.
Cam Miller was right there. He had no time.
No,
You're right. He took the snap, looked to the left, and got sacked.
As soon as he looked, he had 3 guys right in his grill. And that's not the play you wanted if you're Coach Jones and the judges. So Evo in the shotgun again. He's going to take it. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking to his left. Pump fakes. Trying to get out of there.
He's going to be sacked. Number 11, Jack Cotrera. In as well on the blitz is 26, John Lohr. Oh, the defense comes up big. It's a huge loss.
And Emo's getting frustrated. He's not used to this. He's used to being able to run all over the place and do his thing, and today it hasn't happened.
No, that was a huge play, but I got to tell you, Emo, I am very impressed he didn't fumble that ball.
He had the ball out and exposed, and it's amazing he brought it back into his body. 3rd and 24 here for the judges. They got to get a few here just to make it.
It's a bad snap. He's under pressure again. He throws it up.
Incomplete.
It's a prayer. Oh, watch the late hit there, number 4. Calavocas. No need to push him out of bounds. Got to keep your head here.
Yep, and
now they'll be punting into the wind.
Yes. Emo back to punt. Calavocas standing at his own 45. Emo going to get it away. Line drive right at Calavocas.
Oh, that's returnable. That's returnable, Nolan. Look at Calavocas. Look at Calavocas. He's still on his feet.
Newman might have that ball almost came out.
That's all right. 25 wraps him up. Big return. The low liner. He takes it across midfield, takes it down to the 39-yard line.
Leland walking on the tackle for the judges. I thought that ball was coming out.
Yeah.
For a second.
So now Valley will try to ground it out again on the ground. This time they got some better field position.
And again, you've got no rush. You've got the lead, so there's no reason to, force anything here if you're Loud Valley and you have good field position.
All right, so McClellan's in the shotgun. He's got Dane to his left.
Hand off to Dane. Let's see. Nope.
He's going to drop back. He's going to mix it up. He's going to throw it to a wide open receiver.
That is Evan Davis.
Evan Davis on the reception. Look at that. It's going to be a gain of 9 on first down. A gain of 8. Be 2nd and 2.
4:17 left in the 3rd quarter. That's what happens. You get a game where you got 2 teams that love to run the football. It just flies by.
Well, they're going to run the football this time. I guarantee you that.
I mean, it's only 2:29 here. I mean, we're almost
2nd and 2.
Fourth quarter.
They'll be running this one.
Yes. You would think. Nope. Pass.
Oh, look at that. He's going to throw it again. Oh. Wow.
He looks
wow, that was dangerous. That was dangerous.
Fell at the feet of senior Mason Smith, number 1.
Ball's on the 31-yard line. 2 yards to go for a first down.
Well, they fooled us on that one. We said they're definitely going to run it.
I think you brought it up. You said that Coach Jones knows Coach Bishop wants to run the ball, so Coach Bishop's trying to mix it up just a little to see if they can get something out of it.
Well, you got a good field position. They're trying to take advantage of it.
Wouldn't be surprised with the quarterback draw here at McClellan.
Yep.
Get behind his big lineman.
He's got Daniels. He's going to throw it again.
He's going to roll right. He's going to throw.
Oh, my. He's going to be sacked.
He is sacked. Davenport,
the
freshman, and Tommy Ashby, the senior.
Wow.
55 and 75 brought him down.
So they run three passing plays in a row, which is totally out of character for the Viking offense. And now they're going to be in a position, do they punt? What do they do here?
They're going to go for it. It's one of those situations, too close really to punt it. And it's not that, it's 4th and 6, so it's manageable at least.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're going to go for it.
Yep. And if they don't get it, then, well, Handley's still going to get it.
Yeah.
Pretty in their own territory.
We're down to 3 minutes. 3 minutes and
12 seconds.
12 seconds to go.
McClellan dropping, looking.
Oh!
He didn't get incomplete.
Tried to hit Wasco. He would have had enough for a first down, Nolan, but the pass was just out of his reach. And they will turn it over on downs.
Big stop for the judges right there.
Yeah. Defensive struggle here, as we mentioned, and the defense for Handley comes up big that time.
But again, they haven't gotten anything going offensively. So until that happens, then I don't know. It's just you can tell Malcaimo's frustrated. He doesn't hide the body language very well.
Yeah,
you know he's not happy with how this game's gone so far.
Well, you said they're normally putting up 20-plus points a game, right?
Yes.
Once again, we're 6-0 Valley. Hasn't been a score in a very long time in this ball game.
Defensive struggle today. Is Emo gonna go right, fake left? There he goes. Emo going to get his longest run of the day there out to the 40.
He gets 6 yards on that one.
And you can see he's really elusive in the open field.
Oh,
the problem
definitely.
is he hasn't been able to get any sort of
Yep.
Can't get out of the backfield.
Well, he'll pick up 5. So set up 2nd and 5. Yeah, he was juking and jiving through the middle of that defense.
And he ran for something like 270 yards against James Wood last week in their win. 6 touchdowns. He went off.
All right, we have a man out there on the scene here. Derek Ireland is back on the set with us. He's watching from home. I don't know if you know Derek Ireland, Nolan.
Oh, first down, Verdaro to the 48.
He is a renowned youth football coach from Purcellville joining us, statstream.biz today. Good to have him on board. There's a first down for Handley, Nolan, and they move the ball across midfield down to the Valley 48.
Just across the 50-yard line on the 48-yard line. First down, 10 to go for the judges.
A little confidence now for the judges here. 2 good gains there on the last 2 plays. Emo back to pass.
He's got a little time this time.
Got to get out of there.
Oh, it's
there
going
he goes. He's going to run.
Look at this.
And he ran right into his own guy. And they ended the flag at the end of that play.
There's a flag down. It's going to be another hold.
It's Cam Miller again.
Cam Miller causes another hold. That's right. He was in there.
He is just tearing up this Handley offensive line.
And you know they call him the tank, Nolan. You can see his body there. He's not the biggest man height-wise.
It's a bowling ball.
But he is a brick house bowling ball. You're right. So the tank, again, that's got to be at least the 3rd holding penalty he's caused today.
And just when the judges get something going, they shoot themselves in the foot. They get another penalty against them, and they're moving on back.
All right.
First down.
Once again, working the camera for us today at Handley is Jim Corkery, cameraman extraordinaire. His son, number 5, Andrew Corkery, a senior tailback for the Vikes. He's out there playing corner right now. Looks like he's playing safety, actually.
1st and 27. Emo going to go. You got to get something out of this. There goes.
Oh.
There goes Emo. Makes a move. Then he gets tripped up.
Wow. That was Matt Hessler.
Hessler saves a touchdown because he was going to get to the outside. There was nobody there.
He was going to take it to the house.
And that's why this young man won the Player of the Year in the Northwestern District, because he makes plays like that.
Tennell and I think it was Weller took each other out.
It's a gain of 22 on the play.
Tennell tried to make a tackle and then ran into his own player. So just like that, now all of a sudden it's a manageable 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for Handley as they were backed up after the holding penalty.
Emo looking, throw.
Oh! Calavocus had a chance to pick that one off.
Had that ball not been low, I think he's running for days. Looked like he was kind of caught with how he wanted to catch that ball. A little higher, he's going to catch it like this.
Had to get his hands down lower. Easy for me to stay up here.
Yes.
I would have taken it to the house.
We're up here all bundled up trying to stay warm. Those guys are down there playing in the cold.
You got gloves on and coffee?
I got gloves, coffee, beanie.
You got the beard working?
Let's go. built for the winter months.
All right, 3rd and 4.
Third and 4, 5-ish. Emo. Gonna roll left.
Here comes Jack Miller.
Throws.
Oh, he's got a man. Oh, he's gonna throw the flag. No flag.
There it is. Came in really late.
Oh, God, they worked him for that flag. That flag came in really late. Oh, my Lord.
Although I don't think it was the wrong call. It did come in late.
Oh, that came in late.
I don't think he got his head turned around there.
He didn't get his head turned, but that still came in late.
It came very late.
Yeah, they're going to call for interference.
Yep, that's going to be an automatic first down. I'm fine with the call. He's got to call it when it happens. Yes. Don't wait 5 seconds. That's the worst for any football fan.
54 was in on that play. Again, Tank Miller. Emo gave him the little stutter step, and he's hesitated. If he would have gone straight at him, he would have had some pressure on him.
Just a split second.
Yep.
That's what Emo does. He's just hard to break down.
He gave him a little drop to the shoulder because I'll run it, and he went back. All right, now they're in position now. They're taking the ball. The furthest I've seen them have the ball since the end of the first half.
Emo going to his right, knocked down.
Cotrera gets in there again, blitzing on the outside. Number 11, the senior, Jack Cotrera, having a good game today here for the Vikings.
So the last time I saw the Vikings play, I believe I was at Independence. I believe that was the last time I was, and they didn't give up any points there. And now we're here 3 quarters in, they still haven't given up any points. It's been a long time since I've seen the Vikings give up anything. No, I mean.
Yeah, they're playing good. It's 10th of their team for sure.
Absolutely. Ball's at the 28.
We're down to 40 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. The Judges are on a drive. They've had this ball for a while now, Nolan.
Emo looking. Gonna go end zone. He's got a man.
Got a guy wide open.
Newman, touchdown.
Wide open.
Davon Newman had the interception at the end of the first half, and now he gets the Judges on the board. We're all tied up.
Yep.
And now, I brought it up earlier, that extra point that was fumbled in the 2nd quarter by the Vikes looms large because Adam Pollock can put it through here. Handley takes a 1-point lead.
And once again, just a beautiful spiral thrown there by Emo.
And again, he bought himself some time.
Snap is good. It's blocked. The kick is blocked. Coming in there is the Tank. 54, Cam Miller with another huge defensive play for the Vikings. So 2 touchdowns, 2 failed extra points. And we're all tied up at 6 here at Handley. 32 seconds to go in the first half. It's the Vikings 6 and the Judges 6. All right, an opportunity here to thank all of our sponsors. You'll see our sponsors at StatStream going across the screen here during our broadcast. There's Loudon Valley Floors. Of course, Loudon Valley Floors, my man Steve Jacobus, Matt Angies. They've been in business since 1991 in Purcellville, and they have a new location now in Ashburn. Velocity Wings, 6 friendly locations, 1 in Purcellville. There's Valley Energy for all your propane and diesel fuel needs. There's Kathy Hessler, Kathy Hessler's son, Matt Hessler, with a big defensive play here in the second half. There's Lydia Clark, another outstanding realtor in Loudoun County. Who else we got there? Let's see who's coming up next. Oh, there's the pub, the Purcellville Pub. Just opened up this summer in downtown Purcellville. I know we also have PMA Insurance, some dude named Bill Russatella. There he is. Bill Russatella, an insurance broker in Purcellville, Virginia. And we're going to have a kickoff here. We're all tied up at 6, Nolan. Here's the kickoff.
Calavokas take it right on the sideline at his 30 and just runs out of bounds. Now I'm interested to see, had Calavokas let that ball go, he was so close to the sideline, let that thing roll out of bounds. And
you get it, what, at 35 or you get it at 40?
I believe it's 35.
35?
I believe so.
Well, he got up to the 33.
Well, it all works out.
So the Vikings will set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 33 as we're down to 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, Stat Stream. My name is Bill Russatella. With me, Nolan Potts of Loco Sports. Working the camera today for us is Jim Corkery, our Chief Technology Officer. Lives in downtown Winchester as well. It's Keith Buckler. He's helping us out today for the first time. I'm sure he'll be wanting to come back next week after today.
Well,
I mean, who doesn't want to do this on the weekend?
And now we've got a timeout called by the Vikes with 30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And Timeout Valley, I'll give you a little time to tell you about Mannix, another one of our outstanding sponsors. Mannix Heating and Cooling for all your HVAC needs. Don't panic, Nolan, call Mannix. And there's Valley Energy once again. I'll tell you also that if you see our on-screen scoreboard, the quarter is correct and the score is correct, but we are not updating the down and distance due to a severe sun glare we have on our monitor outside. We're not able to be inside bringing this broadcast. At Handley High School, it's a very small inside press box, so we are set up shop outside here. And the wind has died down a little bit. Jim Corkery shedding some clothes over here.
It's actually, I mean, it's not blowing.
He's putting more on. Oh, okay.
There's not a cloud in the sky out here. There is literally not a cloud in the sky.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikes, Nolan.
30 seconds here. As
he'll give it to Dane. He's going to try the outside.
Davenport's chasing, can't get him.
35. Newman. He does drag him down.
Quentin Newman grabbed him there.
Number 44.
And that should be the last play of the third quarter.
Quentin Newman drags him down for a gain of maybe 1.
We're going to go to the fourth quarter and a tie ball game here. Playoff football.
He ran about 40 yards and picked up 1.
Yep, they're not even going to try to get another playoff.
That will be the last play of the third quarter. We're all tied up at 6.
John Handley 6, Loudon Valley 6. Shout out to Carrabba's Italian Grill of Winchester. They're proud to support the Handley judges. Enjoy the flavors vividly, served up fresh every single night of the week. Come into Carrabba's today. Where's the quarter on this?
You have it on the,
hang on.
Judges would like to thank Dr. Shirley Crosser, LPC, for her support of Handley Athletics.
What are you recording?
Just you, bro.
No.
Oak Stone Pizza is proud to support the Handley judges. Stop by and visit us after the game.
That's why we're behind the camera.
Second down, round to go. Ball is on the 35-yard line as we start this fourth quarter of this playoff.
All right, here we go. McClellan. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Oh, no. McClellan fumbles. Another big defensive play here for Handley as they reach in there and knock it loose. Nolan, and Handley's going to have 1st and 10 from the Valley 27-yard line. Loco Sports is, I think he's, are you tweetering? Doing some snap tweets? Nolan Potts of Loco Sports is busy sending out some tweets here, taking care of Loco Sports. A huge play in the ball game, just underway here in the fourth. And on the first play of the fourth quarter, McClellan fumbles and Handley will take over 1st and 10 from the Valley 27.
They needed a break and they got one. They couldn't take advantage the first time this happened, so then now we're going to see if they can do it this time. As Emo's going to keep it himself at the middle. He's got room to run. Emo to the 12.
Handley with a lot of momentum now, Nolan.
No, but Emo had a couple plays that last drive that I think gave a little confidence, and you saw right there he's got a little swagger to him right now.
He's got a little swagger, you're right. He runs it up for 10 yards, picks up a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Viking 13-yard line.
First down, 50, no balls on the 13-yard line.
Ooh. Didn't jump off sides, but it was close. Emo, hands off Hendrickson. Hendrickson stuffed. Is that Tommy Gardner, I believe, and
I think
Cam
it's
Miller.
55, Tommy Gardner, yep.
And Cam
Gardner
Miller
and Miller combined to bring him down.
Gardner on the soft line.
No gain on the play.
Loss of 1 on that run. 2nd down, 11 to go.
I'm going to say he lost a yard, Nolan. It's going to be
Now-
2nd and 11.
How the Vikings have had Nick Van Zant. I know he's been injured, but Handley's got a similar style kicker in Adam Pollock, who's got a good leg on him. So this isn't, I mean, if they get stuffed here 2 more plays, it's not like this would be a difficult field goal for Pollock. As Emo's back to pass, he's going to run. He is going to.
Oh, he's going to coop. Tenelli
Oh,
throws
he got
it
rid of
late.
it. Wow.
Wow, how did he get that off? He avoided the sack. Tennell had him wrapped up, and is he hurt?
He's injured.
It looks like he's down on the play.
I mean, if Tennell and Cam Miller and Tommy Gardner landed on me, I'd be hurt too.
Oh, he's all right. He's up. He's
Yeah,
going to walk it off. Looks like he's okay. Oh, but he's coming off. He's got to come off. He waves off the trainer and comes off to the sidelines. But if he can't come back in, that's just a monumental loss. Looks like he's going to be okay to me, though.
Yeah, he has to come off for a play. So number 8's coming in. Number 8 for the Judges is Caleb Metzger. He's a junior. And I don't think Metzger's had to play a whole lot this year because Emo's been the best player in the area. So
Right.
So Metzger's in on 3rd down. I won't be surprised they just hand it off here to Hendrickson and try to set up for a field goal. I wouldn't be a tough spot for Metzger to come in and make a play.
He's going to throw it.
Looking for the end zone. Verdaro!
Oh, wow. He was open. He had a step. Tough for the cameraman to pick up that.
Pass falls incomplete.
He's got a brick wall next to him.
He would have gone down in Handley history had he come in the one play
Yeah,
and throw the touchdown. He's out.
pass.
That would have been incredible.
All right, well, here you go. They're going to line up for the field goal, as you mentioned, right?
Pollock. This is going to be from about 31 yards here.
All right, so this
And
is
it's right in the middle of the field. A little bit to
huge
the right.
play here. Number 7 is back on the field.
Emo's going to hold. So Pollock got a leg on him. We'll see.
This would be a huge stop for Valley. Let's see what happens.
Snap. Down. Pollock into it. That's right down the
That's
middle.
right down the middle.
Adam Pollock from 31 yards gives the Judges the lead.
Yeah. All right, the Judges take a lead of 9-6. As you mentioned, he drilled that field goal. That field goal would have been good from about 45, I think. He had the wind behind him, but he drilled it right down the middle. So now Valley turns it over after the McClellan fumble, and Handley cashes in the field goal, and they take their first lead of the ball game as we're in the 4th quarter.
Call today for a free consultation, 540-729-3640.
I can't see the scoreboard. Nolan, I don't know how much time we have left to play.
Got the ads running up there right now, but it'll pop back up in a second when they kick off.
What United Bank can do for you. United Bank, Virginia's community bank, proud supporters of John Handley Athletics, member FDIC.
All right, I think I've been on mute for a while. I don't know. I'm back now. My apologies. I don't know how long I've been on mute. Who knows?
10:35 left here in the 4th. Coming back up there.
All right, so Handley takes advantage of the McClellan fumble, punches in the field goal, and they take their first lead of the ball game, 9-6. Andrew Corkery on the
Corkery
receive.
got slammed
He'll be
down
slammed
there.
down at the 40, but it's good field position. No flags on the play.
20.
Corkery takes it out to the 40-yard line.
Julius Darling's a freshman. He throws Andrew Corkery down. The 3 years younger than Andrew Corkery out there.
He'll be marked down to 39. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Handley's
10
got,
minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 4th.
Handley's got 4 freshmen listed on their roster.
Valley takes control of the ball. First down, 10 to go. Ball's
Well, we got a nail-biter here at Handley High School today. 4th quarter action. Wide right will be Wasco. Contreras is going to play the tight end left, and then Calivokas is wide left.
McClellan, the senior, takes the snap.
Bad snap.
Gives it to Dane. Dane's still on his feet. And he's going to gain about 6 yards.
Good hard running by Will
Good
Dane.
hard run there by Will Dane. And that's what they got to do. They know they got to pound. That's their strength. I think they're going to see them try to run the ball here a little bit. Last time they had the ball, of course, they fumbled. The time before that, they went to the air. Let's see if they go back to the run now.
Trying to find a good mix of both.
McClellan, he'll give it to Corkery.
Davenport, the freshman back there, brings him down.
Yeah, nowhere to go there. No blocking on that play. That's big number 75, right? He'll lose a yard, and he'll set up 3rd and 4.
Yep, got to get to the 49 for a first.
Ball's at the 45-yard line.
And up for grabs here in the 4th quarter, a date with Broad Run next week. Which I don't think anybody's looking forward to. I don't think anybody likes playing Broad Run this year, but
well, Valley played them tough the first time.
Yes,
they lost
did.
28-14.
It'll be a Region 4C semifinal next week.
Big play in the ball game here. McClellan drops back, throws it left. He's got him.
Oh, he dropped it.
Cal Vocus had it.
He tried to catch it before, he tried to run with it before he had it, and he would have had the first down by about a yard.
Ball was delivered right on the money.
And now he's going to have to punt it away.
Cal Vocus could not bring it in.
Handley has been aided by a couple of just bad turnovers and some drop passes today. Call it home field advantage, I guess. So Stern is back there.
Sturm is going to boot it away. It's
not a bad kick.
So it's a nice
Look
boot.
at the spiral.
Nice
It's going to bounce.
Nice kick. It's going to take a Valley bounce.
It's going to be inside.
It's going to roll all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Nice punt. Nice punt. He did his job.
Beautiful, beautiful kick by number 43, senior Sam Sturm. Lives in my neighborhood, Nolan.
You taught him everything he knows.
I did not teach him everything he knows, but I can tell you that his father is an outstanding military vet. Proud to have him in my neighborhood.
First down, 10 to go. Ball's on the 8-yard line.
9:04 left here in the 4th. Judges have it deep in their own territory. Ball's going to be down at the 8.
Yep, deep in their own territory. The Viking defense has been big all year, and they're going to have to come up big again here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, they are.
Emo's got a little momentum working now.
Emo back to pass. Looking to his right, going to throw. It's caught. Mason Smith at the 14-yard line. Gain of 6.
Yep. Nice pass play there. Got to watch that late shove there by Cal
I was going
Vocus.
to say. There's been a couple of those. Cal Vocus had one down here earlier in front of us.
Number 4 might be a little frustrated. He dropped that pass on offense.
Yep. Second and 4. Judges got to get to the 18 here for a first down. As Emo takes a snap, looking, throws to his right. Nice play by Cal Vocus.
Oh, they're going to call him for the defensive pass interference.
And I wonder if he had a hold of Mason Smith's arm when he went. He knocked it away. Made a nice play there, but I wonder if before that he had
the left hand might have had a little hold on him.
Yeah, holding his other arm down. Yeah, they give him interference. So that'll be a first down.
Okay. All right.
Pass interference is a call on the field. It's going to be good for us. First down, Judges.
Got my former history teacher, Jim Gowdy, the PA announcer here, a long time for the Handley Judges. Hear his voice echoing throughout the stadium here.
Oh, nice, nice.
There's nothing quite like a Saturday afternoon at the Handley Bowl.
Oh, it's a beautiful atmosphere.
Although it's kind of cold, but I mean, besides that,
no, it's beautiful. Beautiful views. The sky, like you said, is crystal blue.
See the school in the background here to our left.
Handoff this time. Nowhere to go there. In stop again is 54.
Cam Miller's having a great game.
The tank is all over him.
He has had a awesome game.
Run by number 26, Hendrickson.
Just as Handley's got Stephen Daly, who's a sophomore, you got Cam Miller there, who's got a really, really, really bright future ahead of him in football.
He's only a sophomore too, Nolan.
Yep. And we got an injured player is Noah Hendrickson, so he's got to come off, and he'll be replaced by Miles Ash, number 20 for the Judges.
All right, so second, and I was going to say he lost a couple, right?
Yep, second and 13 here.
Second and 13.
Got one-on-one on the outside here with Stokes and Verdaro. See if he goes down that way.
You got big number 6 in the slide. He's going to cut over. He's going to throw it over the middle.
Oh, that was risky. So
Matt Hessler.
Hessler there. He's looking for Isaiah Lowry, but he threw it behind, and that's a dangerous pass.
I haven't seen your big man you were talking about earlier there, Stephen Daly. There's Cohen. Here he comes back on the field right now.
You got to, again, he's more known for his defense. He's a sack monster on the defensive line, but with the size he has, he's got good hands. And with Loudon Valley, he doesn't have the biggest secondary in the world. Can create some mismatches there for some jump balls.
All right, here's the biggest third down in the ball game so far.
Absolutely.
3rd and 13 for Handley.
Handley's got to get to 20. Got 39 for a first down. Emo back, gonna run, throws, knocked away.
Knocked down by Calavocas, and they tried to hit Daly.
Yep. And he is.
You're talking about the big body.
Yeah, if he's down, I think he's probably caught a cramp.
Ball was a little low.
Yep.
Calavocas may have. He's up. He's up on his feet. He's going to hobble off.
He's got a little cramp in his leg, I'm sure. He's been out there most of the game. Kick return, offense, defense.
Well, he won't be back this time. To be Evan Davis coming back deep for the punt return.
Yep. And with Emo. And the thing is, if they were closer to midfield, you might see a fake punt or, with Emo back there, but not this far deep.
Well, he's got the wind at his back now to kick it away for the judges.
Yep. Got to flip the field here if you're Malachi Emo. That's your goal.
Oh.
Almost blocked.
Oh, it's
and
a nice
Davis
kick.
going to catch it. He dropped it. And Davis.
It says knee was down? Oh, man. They say his knee touched. I thought he put his hand down, but they're going to blow him, whistle him. There's no replay in high school sports.
Nope.
So they're going to whistle him down at the 32-yard line.
Not so sure about that one.
No, me either. So
but that's why the judges' players stopped playing because they heard that whistle blow and Davis had room to run.
Yep.
32-yard line, first down, 10 to go.
So Emo does his job, flips the field a little bit. Valley have it at the 32-yard line here with 8:08 left in the fourth quarter.
Take one. All right, that's Will Dane. Dane's still on his feet. He's going to take it across the 40, up to the 41. This is a big offensive possession here for the Vikings. He'll pick up 9 on first down, Nolan.
Yep. Going to be a yard shy.
Run is good for a 9-yard gain. Second down.
Not sure how many more opportunities you can give the judges here.
Just across the 40 on the 41-yard line. Probably 40 and a half.
Second and 1.
Got Cam Miller flanked on there. Hand off to Dane.
Give it to Dane.
First down.
A lot of room this time. Big gain for Dane across midfield. It's enough for a Valley first down as they'll take the ball into Handley territory.
That run is good for a first down. First down, 10 to go. Valley's just across the 50-yard line on the 49-yard line.
Down to 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go here. Getting into crunch time, Nolan. We're getting some text in here from our beat reporters that are watching this broadcast.
Met at the line.
I'm just going to report that the people viewing in here, Joe Corshane, one of our beat reporters, Nolan says there was no knee that touched the turf. He says he was watching the broadcast. He says that was a bad call. We don't know. No replay.
I didn't think he did, but
it looked clean to me as well.
I thought so.
Nonetheless, you can't take it back.
Nope. Got to play through it.
2nd and 11 for Vikings.
The Vikings 49-yard line.
McClellan's going to pass here.
He's going to roll right.
Throw right. He's got a man, 31. Evan Moore?
Austin Blizzard. Another young receiver. He's a sophomore, I believe. Blizzard is. Am I correct? He's a junior. Austin Blizzard's a junior, number 31, his first catch of the day. Nice catch by 31. Blizzard's going to set up 3rd and 2.
Ball is on the 41-yard line. 2 yards to go for a first down. It's third down.
This will be the biggest third down for the Viking offense.
McClellan going to try and sneak it. Yup. And he is, false start.
False start. Oh.
So he tried to rush him up to the line.
I think they're going to call it against McClellan.
False start goes against Loud Valley.
Is that going to go against the quarterback?
You could do it, I guess, if you start moving before that ball snap, for sure. But
I didn't see anybody else moving.
I think he was trying to pull.
It's against McClellan. He's saying he jitterjet. I think it's going to caught on his knee. I'm not so sure I like that call either.
He came out of the shotgun and he was trying to get that sneak for that half yard he needed, but.
All right, well, that play is going to set up 3rd and 6. 3rd and a long 6.
Valley's got to get to the 39 for a first here. Keep this drive alive. McClellan looking.
Oh, that's interference.
And they did
That's
throw
going
it.
to be a first down.
Flags all over the field there.
All right, flags all over the field. 1, 2, 3. They all saw that one. That'll be enough for a Valley first down.
No, he just bumped him there as he made that cut on the slant. Yep. He just bumped him a little bit. But enough to alter his route.
Yep.
So that's going to give Loudon Valley an automatic first down.
So once again, you hate to see the officials come into the turnout of a game, but that was an obvious call there, Nolan.
As a Handley alum, I'd have to agree. Ball's at 31.
I think we're good. Here we go. 1st and 10. Senior quarterback Trevor McClellan's going to keep it himself. He's going to follow his blocking. Nowhere to go that time. He's going still on his feet. He might squeeze out 2, Nolan.
Ashby.
Tough 2.
So both Ashby's on the bottom of that pile, and 44 Quentin Newman again. Gain of 2 for McClellan. 2nd and 8. 5 minutes to go here in Winchester, as the judges have a 9-6 lead. McClellan's got Corkery and Dane in the backfield with him.
All right, 2nd and 8. Shotgun.
Handoff.
Give it to Dane. He's got some room up the middle.
Got drilled.
He'll pick up around 4.
Ashby again. Tommy Ashby makes another tackle on the D-line.
Another huge 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Now the question is, Nolan, we're talking about field goal range. The Vikings are now kicking into the wind.
Yes, so this would be from here 43 yards. I don't think you can do it. But you get a little closer.
Yeah. They'll probably 2-down territory here.
Yes.
McClellan has got Dane to his left. Looks like he's got Corkery to his right. He's going to give it to Dane. He's going to take it. He's going to pound it.
Short.
Oh, but he'll take it down to the 24, maybe just shy.
Needs 2 yards.
It's going to be 4th and 2.
And now decision time.
It is decision time.
I think you got to go for. I think it's too far for a field goal. Get 41 from here in the wind. You're asking a lot out of Nick Chavone to do that.
And here comes the blocking back, 54. And this becomes the biggest play in this playoff game, Nolan.
Yes.
4th and 2 from the 34. Offsides.
Rodney Davenport, the freshman.
It's going to be a first down for the Vikings.
Davenport's had such a good game on the defensive line, and that's a freshman mistake right there.
The Valley faithful have traveled up here to Winchester. They're on their feet over there in the visiting stands, Nolan.
They are.
1st and 10.
With good reason.
The ball is now down to 18, and we're down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play. This is the biggest drive of the ball game.
First down, 10 to go for the Vikings.
Miller's back there with McClellan and Dane.
They give it to Dane. Oh,
he's
nowhere to go. He's wrapped up by big number 44.
Quentin Newman again.
That guy Newman has made a bunch of tackles today, Nolan.
Like I said, state champion. I don't know if it's the discus or the shot put, but he's a big, strong young man.
Second down, 11 to go.
So that time Dane will lose a yard.
Yep.
The clock now ticks down. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to play.
We obviously can't go back and see what would have happened. I don't know. You know, the way they've been running the ball this drive, Handley had a good chance of stopping them there on 4th and 3. Well, I don't know. I mean,
this looks like it's going to be the last real possession.
Yep.
We just think of the ball game.
4-down territory
for Valley.
now.
Yeah, they're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, they could kick a field goal hypothetically. We'll see what Coach Bishop wants to do. McClellan.
He's going to throw it. McClellan's got blocking. He rolls left. Now he's going to run it. Now he's going to throw it into the end zone.
Oh, dropped it. Mason Smith had it picked, and he ran into his own man.
Yep. He threw it into the end zone, trying to hook up with Calavocas.
Miles Ash.
My apologies on the broadcasting. I got stuck watching that play, Nolan.
Yeah.
Forgot I was broadcasting.
McClellan did a great job buying time, and lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Once he turned the corner, I thought he had some daylight.
And Mason, I thought Mason Smith had the catch, and then he ran into his own guy who was also in coverage, and when he got hit, the ball came loose.
Yeah.
So Valley might have caught a break right there.
Well, yeah. Now, he was open, but by the time he set his feet,
Right.
Problem there, he's right-handed, he's rolling to his left.
Yes.
He's got to throw against his body.
Yes, and it gave Handley defender enough time to, although if he has a 100-mile-an-hour cannon arm, that thing zip that in there.
You mean like Derek Carr?
Yeah.
All right. So, again, though, I want to say on that play, I feel like if he could have held on to it, he may have been able to pick up 5 or 6 on the ground.
Yep.
On the
He
ground.
had a little room in front of him. Wouldn't have been much, but it would have been more than nothing.
Now this becomes the biggest play. Shotgun, McClellan throws it left. Calavocas, is he going to throw it again? Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's on his feet, cuts back, 25, 20, down to the 17. A lot of running, didn't gain any yards.
Nope. Ran, like you said earlier, ran 40 yards to get nothing.
He didn't gain any yards.
You see Malachi Emo on the Handley sideline. He's all by himself down here. He understands how big of a play this is.
Now they're going to try the field goal.
Yep, this is going to be from 37 for Nick Chavone.
Nick Chavone.
The junior.
The junior holding on the play will be Sean Davis.
37.
The field goal, the snap, the kick. The kick is up.
It is. Good. No, it's short.
The kick is short.
The
wind grabbed it and threw it down. So now, with 2 minutes and 2 seconds, the Vikings only have 2 timeouts left. We saw the senior warming up at halftime, Nick Van Zant. We saw him warming up. Looked like he had a lot of leg, but they went with Chavone, and the kick falls short, and Handley takes over. 1st and 10.
First down, this game's over.
Yep, this is going to be
Emo's going to keep it on the ground,
show,
and they're running.
Oh, he's still on his feet. Wow.
Gets out to the 20. Yep. Timeout Loudon Valley. 1:57 left. So if you can force a punt, you're going to have about a minute left.
Well, now they got 1 timeout left.
Yes, they got 1 left. So they'll run the ball again, timeout. Run the ball again. Let the clock wind. It's going to be a little under a minute, but if they can get a stop, they're going to get the ball back.
First Bank is a local community bank operating since 1907.
Man.
Stop by our location at 1835 Valley.
All right, that ball, again, that field goal, just to go back and on. The snap was good. The hold was good.
Oh, it was all great. Because these conditions today, it's been hard for all the kickers.
Yep.
Pollock, earlier, his field goal was going with the wind at his back. That thing just kept going.
Yep,
Would have been good from 10 yards further back.
Oh, yeah,
but
40 it was good from
Chavone kicked that thing right in, and it just gusted. And it was on target. It was right down the middle. It just fell a couple yards shy.
All right, 2nd down now. Minute 57 to play. Handley will look to run the clock out. Emo, shotgun. We expect him to keep it himself again.
Absolutely.
And he does.
No, that's
inside handoff.
Didn't fool Tommy
Mason
Gardner.
Raymer and Gartner in there once again.
Didn't fool him.
They ran that play earlier. Gartner snuffs it out.
I was watching Gardner that whole time. He didn't get fooled at all.
The clock is stopped. Play only took 5 seconds.
So you got 40 on the play clock. Assume the next play takes 6-7 seconds.
Yep.
You're going to have about a minute if you're Loudon Valley.
Interesting question that our cameraman Jim Corkery brings up. You think they would dare throw the ball? I'd say no.
I don't think so. I think their defense has been so good today. Coach Jones is going to put some faith in them and say, get one more stop.
Yep, I agree. Could have been wishful thinking by our cameraman, hoping they might throw the ball.
Well, if you're a Valley fan, you want them to throw the ball. If you're a Handley fan, you're saying, keep that ball on the ground, kill some more clock.
Well, Nolan, it's been a pleasure to do this game with you here at Handley High School. I love the situation here with the view. It's very historic High school, obviously. You went to high school here, I understand. Is
I
that
did. I
correct?
live 2 blocks. My mom lives 2 blocks that way, so
Yep.
walk to school every day.
Great atmosphere here and a beautiful, cool, brisk Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon high school football. You don't get to see it very often in Loudoun County, but this is the norm here in Winchester.
Yep.
With no lights here at John Handley High School.
From a Valley fan, I will say I'd like to see a bad snap right here.
I bet you. I bet you would. Emo's gonna.
He's going to throw.
He is gonna throw.
And he was a double pass.
Daly dropped it.
Oh! They threw the double pass, and Daly was wide open. He was going to take it for a 90-yard touchdown. I cannot believe that play.
And that was the ball game right there.
He was going to go the distance.
Verdaro put it right on the money.
God. What a play call. Unbelievable, but they stopped the clock. They stopped the clock.
It would. Well.
What kind of a play call is that?
Hey, that's called I'm trying to win the game right now.
And he was wide open.
They executed it perfectly. Everything but the catch.
Oh, my God. Wide open.
Loudoun Valley's got some life here now.
That play, last night, Rod and I were at Riverside. Riverside ran the double pass. They completed it, and they said that the first pass was forward. Here's the punt. It gets it off. It's a low liner. And that's Calavokas. He's going to run it up the middle. Nowhere to go. He takes it down to the 36.
Ball's out. Maybe.
Ball's
Ooh,
not
that was
out.
close.
Handley High School graduate.
Woo, that was close.
The Handley High School
I saw him
graduate.
squirt out of there.
He's seeing things.
No, that ball squirted out, but I guess he was down. He tried to reach a little bit.
All right, it's 1st and 10. Minute 39 to go. Senior quarterback Trevor McClellan's got to go into the teeth of the wind and also into the teeth of a very stout Handley defense.
Can we just talk about that play one more time? That double pass that would have ended everything. Stephen Daly
that play is over, Nolan.
I'd say
1st and 10.
Man, oh man.
McClellan's shotgun. Oh my God.
Mason Smith should have had an interception.
That pass should have been intercepted by number 1. Mason Smith was right there on defense.
Injured judge. Tommy Ashby's holding his shin.
And then after Smith missed the interception, it was possible that Cotrera was going to catch a miraculous deflection. That would have been unbelievable.
We got to tell Rod to go back and, when this game is finalized online and everything, we'll go look at that play again. We got to check that one out. That was a great play call.
Oh, well, there's a lot of plays we got to check out.
Well,
the one that stands out in my mind from a Valley fan is the punt return, and he got called for his knee being down. I don't know about that one. But let's get back to last night. I was telling you about this Riverside game. We got a little unfortunate injury here when a man is down for Handley. So there's a minute 40 seconds to go in a ball game. Riverside has the ball on their own 25-yard line. They're down by a touchdown. They have one timeout. They throw the double pass. The same thing. It's complete to midfield. He rambles all the way down to the 16-yard line. They would have had 1st and 10. They ruled that the first pass was forward, and replays show it was not. It's tough to handle.
Yes. Especially if you're a Riverside fan. Now your season's over. You're watching the rest of these playoffs from your couch.
2 double passes I've seen in 2 days.
Nice.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. McClellan's going to throw it deep into the wind.
Washko, too long.
Try to hit Washko.
I'll say this about Valley's had a couple passes today, but they really haven't been. They've been these intermediate routes. You haven't really seen a connection down the sideline. You haven't seen a connection go, 20 yards down the field. It's been about 8, 10 yards across the middle.
Well, they got time.
They do.
They got time, but now it's a big 3rd and 10.
Yep.
I think they were trying to do a jump ball there for Washko.
Yep. Well, now you got to get a first down.
Yep.
You can't worry about scoring. You just got to preserve the drive here.
We know we're in 2-down territory. We know that. And now the Handley faithful make some noise here. 3rd and 10 for the Vikings. McClellan rolls left. Throws it wide open. Corkery. Andrew Corkery's going to get out of bounds. That's a first down.
And that's what they've
had
success with.
For the cameraman's son, number 5, coming up big here.
And that's what they've had success with. The little crossing routes across the middle, 8, 10 yards. That's all they needed, and that's what Corkery got him right there.
That's a big play. I don't know why they keep rolling the right-handed quarterback to his left.
I wonder if it's a personal, if he just, if he thinks he's more accurate going, I don't know.
Well, we've seen him all year, and he has no problem throwing on the run. That was a huge first down. Now it's 1st and 10. The ball's at the 22-yard line. Minute 23. Time out.
Handley.
What a ball game.
Handley's the only one got timeouts left, so.
Amazing ball game here today, Nolan.
Absolutely.
It's her first charge.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny. Valley's gifted Handley a lot of opportunities, and now Handley's gifted Valley here one at the end of this ball game.
Yeah. Well, once again, we're Stat Stream. My name is Bill Russatella. With me from Loco Sports is Nolan Potts. Last night, Rod Oger and I did the Riverside Potomac Falls game. Today, we're coming to you live from Handley High School. It is a fantastic, beautiful day here in Winchester, Virginia. This ball game has not disappointed. It has been a tough-fought battle, Nolan, and we're coming down to a fantastic final finish.
Yes, we are.
All right, so the Vikings are out of timeouts. They used them on defense. 1:23 to go. Pass is complete. Kalavokis. He's going to go out of bounds. He's going to take it down to the 15-yard
I
line.
think he's going to be just shy of a first down.
A nice throw there by the senior, Trevor McClellan.
That is good for a 9-yard gain.
Yep, he's just
Second and 1.
Second down, 1 to go. Ball is on the 14-yard line.
Now, I got to tell you, momentum has shifted.
Absolutely,
it looks like
it has.
Handley, their defense, they're not as quite as sure as they were maybe a little while ago.
And I don't want to blame the double pass. I keep coming back to that, but that kind of took the winds out of their sail.
Yeah, that was he was wide open.
Yes.
Here's McClellan, shotgun. Same play.
Incomplete.
Oh,
Looking for Davis, I believe that is.
that's
It is.
Evan Davis.
Ball was a little outside of his range there. Tried to one-hand it. Couldn't bring it in.
Yep.
Evan Davis.
So now
Once
Valley, again, you got to get a first down. You're more concerned about keeping the drive alive than you are trying to get in the end zone on this particular play.
Yep. And you know what? With 1:15, you could run it.
You absolutely could run it. You got plenty of time
Yep.
down that. And worst comes to worst, you've got a field goal.
Yep.
You really, I know Valley fans aren't thinking that, but you're in range. Chavon's accurate.
And he stays on his feet. Trevor McClellan. Trevor McClellan's going to take it down to the 2-yard line as he breaks all kinds of tackles. All of a sudden, it's first and goal for the Vikings. No huddle. No huddle. The big number 16 takes it. Here's the snap. He's going to try the left side. They're going to try to push him into the end zone. He is not going to get there.
Clock continues to run, and they got any timeouts left.
He's not going to get there. No timeouts. They don't need. They got plenty of time, Nolan.
See, they do.
They got plenty of time. It's second and goal.
They're gonna try.
They line up again.
They're gonna try it again.
Here comes McClellan. They snap.
He threw it forward.
He stopped the clock.
He did, which is fine. But that ball could have been kicked up in the air. He didn't throw that thing straight down. He kind of threw it at Lyman's feet.
I don't mind that play at all.
44.8 left.
Any idea? Not that we want to call anybody out, but it looked like he was stopped short in that play. He ran right through a tackle.
Yes.
I mean, he ran right through a tackle.
I mean, he's a big guy. We've talked about this all year when McClellan's been in the game. Even when he wasn't starting, when he comes in, he can run the football.
Wow, what a ball game we have the privilege of broadcasting today from Handley High School. It's 3rd and 1. The ball is at the 1, so it's 3rd and goal at the 1. McClellan's going to take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Valley.
No, he's short.
They're going to say his knee was down.
He's short.
Oh, my God, they're going to say his knee was down.
4th and inches.
4th and 1.
For the season.
Here he goes. 4th and 1. He's in the end zone this time. Yep. Touchdown, Valley. Touchdown, Valley. Trevor McClellan punches it in the end zone. The Valley faithful are going nuts here at Handley High School. Oh, my. The cameraman is so quiet. Holy cow. What a touchdown drive by the senior, number 16, Trevor McClellan. Nolan, I know you went to Handley. I know you hate that double pass, but you got to give the Vikings credit in that offensive possession.
Absolutely. They ran it. They did what they had to do. Punched it in real late here. Now Van Zant's Van Zant's on the field now.
Well, okay, that's interesting. Well, that's good to see. Number 92 in the kick. He's been out for weeks with a knee injury. The senior, Nick Van Zant. The kick is up, and he drills it. He drills it. Holy cow, listen to the Loudon Valley faithful. They're going nuts here in Winchester. All right. I'm going to go back to the double pass if you want to talk about it.
I think that kind of sucked the life out of, the judges. They saw him wide open. We all saw it. There was nobody around at all.
Right.
And they thought the game was over. You saw it. They ran it to perfection, and you thought it was over. And then all of a sudden, you got to go play defense with a rejuvenated Viking offense.
And the one thing we talked about was if you run it, you take the clock down to a minute, under a minute.
Oh, that game's over. Yeah, that game's over right there. If he catches that football, we're not talking. This game's been over for.
Well, if he catches the football, but if they would have run it, I'm saying they would have taken the clock down to a minute.
Yes.
Then they would have punted. You know, by stopping the clock, you just took the heart right out of him.
And Coach Jones knows an aggressive play caller. He had that one in his back pocket the whole game, and he called it at the right time. It just everything.
So you're saying you agree with the play call?
I do, because you're trying to end it. They weren't ready for it at all, Loudon Valley.
No.
I mean, if you're a receiver, you got to catch the football.
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
You threw it to a sophomore. He's a big body, but as you said, he's a defensive end by nature.
Yep. But there's
probably not a polished receiver. They gave him a chance. I would have run the football.
Van Zandt, line drive.
That's a nice kick. It's going to stay in bounds. It's going to stay in bounds.
Let it roll. Ooh, good.
It's going to go into the end zone.
Nice play by Verdaro. Let that thing roll.
Down to 26 seconds to go. Once again, my name is Bill Russatella. StatStream coming at you live with my man Nolan Potts from Loco Sports. Nolan went to Handley High School, so he's having a tough time right now. I went to high school in Pennsylvania, but my kids go to Valley, so we're on opposite ends of the spectrum here. But it's not over yet, Nolan.
Now, here's the thing with Coach Jones. You saw the double pass. He might have a hook and ladder, and he might have some play calls up his sleeve here.
Yep.
And Handley's got much bigger receivers with Verdaro and Daly than the DBs with Nance.
Yep.
And Corkery. And
so 26 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 20. Emo. Under pressure. Here it comes that. Gartner's all over him. He's going to throw it up for grabs. Nice play there. Number 5. Whose kid? Is that Andrew Corkery? Whose kid is that? Whose kid is that? Of course, Jim Corkery, Andrew Corkery's father, is working the camera today. And I got to tell you, he's doing a way better job than I do on the camera.
18.3 left.
Listen, I missed one time. Noah and I were doing the game. We were broadcasting it. The camera's down here and the football's down here.
Yeah, we're just broadcasting. We're just talking. Like, what are those two talking about? Handley's got to get a bunch here on this play. Emo.
2nd and 10. Emo drops back.
He's got to go.
He's got time. He's going to throw it with the wind. Up for grabs.
Verdaro.
It's up for grabs.
Caught. Verdaro's got it. Clock going to stop with 10 seconds. They're going to clock it. They're going to clock this ball and have a chance at it.
They got a timeout.
Oh, they do have a time. I'm sorry. You're right. 10 seconds. Timeout, judges.
Yep.
And they're going to give themselves a shot here to throw it into the end zone. And with these big receivers, I mean, it's doable. And Emo's got the arm to get it there.
I'm going to tell you this. They have a timeout left. They could throw it down and out.
They could.
They could throw it down and out and get a little closer for the Hail Mary.
What a game. Regardless of how this turns out, this has been an incredible ball game. This has been an unbelievable ball game.
Unbelievable game.
Twists and turns, and both teams making mistakes, and the other team capitalizing. I mean, it's
amazing ball game here in Winchester, Virginia. First round playoff game. The Loudon Valley Vikings, their first playoff game in 3 years.
Got the two safeties high here to take away. There'll be double coverage on the outside regardless where you go.
Here's Emo. He's got 10 seconds on the clock. He's got a big arm and a lot of talent.
He's playing for his career right here.
Take it away, Nolan.
Emo, looking, got time, end zone, looking, Newman, intercepted.
And Drew Corkery.
Andrew Corkery ends it, and that's the ball game.
Oh, Andrew Corkery's dad is standing right next to us. Jim Corkery, the cameraman. His son just locked up the first Loudon Valley playoff game with a victory in 3 years. The Vikings come into Winchester, and they're going to walk out of here with a victory. Huge game by the Vikings. Holy cow. That's your final here from Handley. Your Vikings 13, the Judges 9. Nolan, hang in there, my man. You can come with me next week, and you can root for these Vikings against Broad Run.
Yeah, the Vikings will be at Broad Run on Friday night.
Wow, what a ball game today. Just to review the play of the game. We've said it before. Handley had possession. A minute 47 to go. A huge third down. They threw a double pass. They tricked the Valley defense. The man was wide open. Daly, the sophomore, at midfield. Had he caught the ball, he would have gone the distance for a touchdown. He dropped the ball. The clock stopped. They had to punt it away, and the senior quarterback, Trevor McClellan, led the Vikings down for a game-winning touchdown, and the Vikings will walk out of here with a victory 13-9. Nolan is snap tweeting again. Do you want to add anything to the broadcast?
That's just an incredible game.
Incredible game.
I mean, regardless of how it turned out, if you're a Handley fan, you're disappointed.
Yep.
If you're a Valley fan, you're ecstatic. But that game had everything you could ask for.
It was amazing. It's a pleasure to broadcast it. Once again, with me here today, my good friend Keith Buckler, who came when Nolan was coaching basketball and Corkery was at the Percival pub. But he got here to help me out. We all got in. We got some cheeseburgers. We got it done. Rod Ogren wasn't here, but it's been an honor to do this ball game. We're going to sign off. We're going to go. Some of us are going to go celebrate. Some of us are going to get ready for next week. Your final once again, 13-9 Vikes. My name is Bill Russatella for Nolan Potts and StatStream signing off. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.